Bad Larry.
Who doesn't love the Jim Lee style Cyclops? It's too iconic. This pose is a little weird, but this is definitely my favorite cover for this issue. The Magic cover is kind of odd. Magic mixed with Groot? What's y'all's favorite? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Bad Larry Kingdom. I'm your host, Bad Larry, and this issue is X-Men number 26, Danger Room Part 1 miniseries. I will give Nito Diaz an A for this cover. It's pretty amazing, full of energy. This issue is written by Jed MacKay, and we get Nito Diaz back on the pencils. For this series, I have really enjoyed his artwork. We have Scalp Hunter on the run. He just robbed a bank. As you can see on the left image, this was the character's original name when he was part of the Marauders working with Mr. Sinister. But because it's 2026, the Sensitives don't like that name, so he goes by his government name, John Greycrow. The idea that he must go by the government name is more oppressive than the Scalp Hunter name that he gave himself. But whatever. People be tripping nowadays. Old boy is in what you call a pickle. Take a look at the detail Nito Diaz put in that techno arm. It's awesome. Our Native American outlaw, he ain't gonna run. He going out Geronimo style. Cyclops, Glob, and Psylocke head into town to the sheriff's station. Again with these little details like the mud on the truck. So cool. Psylocke asks Cyclops a seemingly tame question about allowing Glob to sell his veggies to the locals. Cyclops says it's fine, but Jed MacKay likes him a bit of foreshadowing. So, will it be fine, Cyclops? You sure about that? Well, someone has utterly destroyed the sheriff's office. The details are great, like this American flag and the light on the ceiling short circuiting. The art is not perfect, but the extra details make it so enjoyable. Cyclops makes a comment about them being asked to come check out this scene. Cyclops should know by now that if anyone is asking for their help in this town, it's probably a setup or a trap. Let's find out. Baldy McSpectacles here begs the X-Men for help, calling them superheroes, really feeding the ego of the team. This smells fishy though. Psylocke corrects Baldy saying they aren't superheroes, but I think she's wrong. They are heroes. They save loads of people. They're on a mission right now to save the future, which is pretty heroic. And they have superpowers, hence superhero. Baldy is really pouring it on thick with the I believe in the X-Men line. This dude is definitely a paid shill for someone to look to mess with the X-Men. And here's the oh so safe and not dangerous at all veggie stand. You can tell it's safe because it's daytime. The colors make you feel like everything's all hunky-dory. Glob tries to console Miss Cobb, who was a real hater of mutants until she found out she had a mutant daughter of her own. And now she feels like shit and wants the X-Men to track her daughter down. But the daughter is a psycho who willingly joined 3K. And to be fair, it's kind of low on the priority totem pole for the X-Men right now. The X-Men's current mission is finding Sheriff Robbins, and I kind of agree with Kid Omega here. Why waste time trying to find Sheriff Robbins when they need to wrangle up Revelation first and foremost? Cyclops says it's because Sheriff Robbins is a local asset, so she moves up the priority line. Magic uses some of Sheriff Robbins' blood they found earlier as a way to track her location using sorcery. Magic has a lock on Sheriff Robbins' location. She's on some ship in the Gulf of Alaska. This definitely doesn't feel like a setup at all, am I right? Psylocke says she is out for the mission in that kind of rude manner, showing her boyfriend Scalp Hunter, John Greycrow, is alive, barely, after his run-in with the cops earlier. I don't like how quickly Cyclops backs down here. The team really does need Psylocke on this mission, and what can she really do to help John Greycrow? Well, I guess she can help him. Cyclops has her take Zorn, a healer, but Scalp Hunter is a piece of crap. I kind of hate that Psylocke is abandoning her team for this turd. What y'all think? These old fogies rocking up to the veggie stand lure you into feeling like this veggie stand glob is running is no big deal. Old mates asking about light bills seems so normal. Glob is just trying to make a connection with these darn townspeople by selling his extra veggies for cheap. And what do you think he gets for his righteousness? We see the ship that Sheriff Robbins is apparently on, and the X-Men teleport onto the ship looking badass as always. I like how Beast is using his enhanced animal senses here. We rarely get to see this version of Beast. Normally it's all lab coats and beakers with this guy. There seems to be nothing on this ship. It's too quiet. It's definitely not a trap though, right guys? Allow me to enjoy this art for just a moment. Beast is clinging to the ceiling like Spider-Man, but he can do that. It's fun to see. And all the details of the ship are so well executed. Nice job, Nito. Well, the X-Men have found the sheriff. She's all tied up. Seems too easy. Why is Magic standing like that? Who is she posing for? Oh, it is a trap. Well, the X-Men knew it. And they didn't seem to care because they can just teleport out of there, right? Right? Wrong. No, not if it's a good trap. Whomever set them up prepared very well and set a teleporting jammer to stop Magic. Now the X-Men need to get off this ship the hard way. It seems like they'll need to fight their way off if they can. Wow, this is the best art page for me. The ship seems to have come alive, attacking the X-Men and the sheriff from every angle. Look, I don't mind the X-Men finding random monsters and things like that. It's fun. La 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 la. Just a fun old day of chilling in Alaska, selling carrots and whatnots. So safe and relaxing. Oh, wait, what's that? Someone's got a gun looking to kill a mutant? Doesn't seem so safe after all, does it? Blam, blam, blam. Those are gunshots, by the way, if you were curious. Did someone just kill Glob? Bastard. Of course the Crimson Commando would have his dusty ass boots up on the desk. He represents the old time Western sheriff type. And we're introduced to the figure who is behind setting up the X-Men. It is some lady who loves her some profit. It is none other than Maxine Danger. Max Danger, kind of corny, but anyway, she is not a human. She has no powers. She is just a human sociopath who loves her some money. Maxine Danger is a relatively new character. Her first appearance was in The Amazing Spider-Man number 77, released back in 2021. Maxine Danger has set up her Danger Room, and this is the foe the X-Men will be dealing with for the next few issues. As you can see, I gave this issue an A- across the board. I really enjoyed it, but what did you think? Let me know down in the comments below. Hit the like button for a playa. I'll see you real soon. Peace.